The late adopter. Hi guys, welcome to a Bitcoin daily video every day at 9:30 Central European time. How's the chat doing? I see we got a new TA fans club member, M Devil. Welcome to the party. Now you have a green name and you can post all kind of emojis. So welcome to the club. Welcome to the private secret club. How you guys doing? Everybody doing nicely. Everybody wants to know what's happening, but nothing is happening, guys. You're just slowly hitting the support. It's sitting on the support, just making everybody think it's gonna fall through the support, and I think it's gonna be fine. Hope not your wife made your coffee, buddy. I banned her from making me coffee. Now she's mad at me because I told her her coffee was not as good as mine, so she doesn't want to make me coffee. So that's a good thing. Okay, guys, let's get into the chart and see what's actually happening here, and then we'll, interact a little bit with the chat. But first thing first, let's see what's happening with Bitcoin. So basically nothing. Yesterday, actually 2 days ago, was the first, we were hitting some kind of first resistance. So let's just recap. This candle over here that went down broke some important resistance up here, right? We went through the important support up here, and then on the way down it managed to hold the next line of support. Let's just move the moving averages for a while so this can be easily seen. So this first level of support down here on the way down, this held, but the day after we broke that, so that's no longer there. Okay, so you can remove this line over here. Now the support lies on this diagonal trend line over here, and we are getting a retest right now over here, but there is also some horizontal supports down here, and you'll see it, but there is a lot of them, so which one is gonna hold, it kind of depends. So we just gonna draw all of them up here, and yeah, this one, yeah, something like that, give or take. Now there are more support lines once we break this area over here, but why would we want to break this area over here? Because there is support line there is there, there are all kinds of support lines on the way down, but I think this mess of the chunk of the support over here might actually be the one that's actually holding. So that's around something like 37,300, give or take, 7,300. So right now we are having all kinds of horizontal support over here. We got a trend line, diagonal trend line support over here, and you also got a 10 and 20 moving average down here. Right now actually 20 moving average is actually holding, because yesterday we actually managed to hold the 10 moving average. Unfortunately today we are below the 10 moving average right now, and we went down with the wick down to the 20 moving average, got support there, bounced right off of that. So whether this is gonna hold or not, it kind of depends. The best case scenario, we close above the 10 moving average up here and continue going up, but you take what you get. Right now, what's happening right now, the way I see it, wait, this wasn't supposed to be like this. Right now, the way I see it, what's happening is that we have been going into this triangle formation or some kind of channel or whatever. We broke out of that, and right now this is a retest. It's a pullback, a retest, testing as a support. If this actually holds and we manage to bounce off of these levels over here, this can actually be quite nice, especially if it starts going up and we break this level up here at the top of 40,500. If you can manage to break that level again, this is gonna be super bullish move, extremely bullish move. I mean, we're gonna play dodge daddy all day long, every day, until we hit like 200,000, because this move over here is gonna be so powerful and so good. If we can manage to break this level on the way up. Because why the move is gonna be so good? Well, number one, you are getting the retest, you're bouncing off the retest, that support, you're bouncing off that, you're breaking all kinds of previous resistances that were been made. We broke down, we came back, and then you're making higher as well, right? All kinds of good things are happening if we can bounce over here. All kind of good things are happening. We're gonna be in a very good mood. Now unfortunately, if we do for some reason break this on the downside, and it doesn't have to be that much, guys, it doesn't have to be that much. if we just go something like below the 20 moving average right over here, if you guys just go below or right below 20 moving average right below here at 37,088 or something like that, if you just go below that, that's gonna be terrible. Like you cannot deny that. Number one, you are below all of these all of these support areas, you're below all of the moving averages, you're below the diagonal line, you are you know, it's terrible. But what's gonna be even worse if we go below this level up here, down here. If you go below this level, that's at 35,549, because then you're creating a low and lower low, right? You don't want to do that. So there are two levels of panic. The first level comes once we break the 20 moving average down here. We don't want to do that. We don't want to break the 20 moving average, because you know that's gonna be bad sign. But you know, the real panic I think starts when if we go below the this level down here at 35,500, give or take, right? That's the real panic goes. So we can do something like this and say, if we fall below this level down here, yeah, it doesn't matter where it is, over here, and then we can say here panic area. Okay, so if you go down here, like you can start panicking, okay? But before that, like here, up here below the 20 moving average and the panic area, we are just worried. We are worried. It doesn't have to be that bad. Like we are worried, but down here you can panic. Okay, down there you can panic. That said, I think this is gonna hold. We're gonna see that, because nobody actually knows whether this is gonna hold or not. But you know, I think this is gonna hold. I think this is a retest, and I think we're gonna go up from here. And if you remember, guys, not yesterday, like before, when we were up here, everybody was talking that they wanna pull back, they wanna, you know, retest, they wanna, you know, come down back, you know, to buy lower. Well, this is the opportunity to get it on the retest, on the pullback. Has a chance to go down? Sure, there is a chance, but that's the thing with the tech analysis and, you know, buying and selling. We take some kind of risk. Like we take risk that it might actually go down, because the upside is so much bigger, right? Upside is so much bigger that we take the small risk on the downside to get the upside, right? That's how these things works. But right now we are sitting at some very tight support over here, and you can see here that right now slowly we are going sideways. So if this support can actually hold us right now, I think, and we start going up above, if we start going up above this 40,500 level up here, I think that's gonna be a very, very good time. So right now we're gonna go into some kind of smaller time frames to see actually if we can get any kind of information of what's going on here, and see if this actually will go up or down. So let's zoom in a little bit over here on the 4-hourly time frame, and you'll see that right now it is kind of no man's land over here. Let's see if there is any. No, let's go to the 1-hourly time frame and see if we can get anything out of that. Still below all the moving averages. There is no divergence. Is there a divergence over here? No, nothing. And let's go 30 minutes. There's still no divergence, not even on 30 minutes here. Here was at 1, and then we pushed back down. There is hidden bearish divergence up here on the 30-minute chart, you know, bearish, but we got pulled back. And then there is no divergence between these 2 points over here. It looks like creating some kind of triangle over here. We're gonna see what's actually gonna happen by small time frame. So, you know, if this triangle over here breaks to the upside, and you know, we hold the support down here, you know, that's gonna be all good and dandy. But if this triangle, you know, go something like this, falls here and then drops down below this support line, that's gonna be bad. Either way, you cannot actually tell what's actually gonna happen. It's quite hard trade. You know, it's slowly moving to the downside, so we're gonna see. But I think I'm bullish. Like even yesterday, we had a live stream yesterday, and I was still bullish yesterday, because this doesn't matter whether this is a triangle or a fall or a channel or some kind of falling wedge or whatever. We broke to the upside. That's the important thing. We broke to the upside over here, and we haven't gone back. We have just gone back to the retest. That's it. So I'm still very much bullish. Not even that, I'm think a little bit more bullish than I was when it was just going straight up, because right now we are sitting on the support. So I think that like probability to go up is pretty huge if we can hold the support. There you go, guys. How you doing? How's the chat doing? Hold the line. Insert photo from Braveheart. Ralph is bullish. That's nice. That's nice. EMA indicating that cross before time. That cross only is valid on a simple moving average, not on an exponential moving average. Well, you can also look at an exponential moving average, but like nobody's actually following the exponential. They are all following the... Everybody's following the simple moving average. You can see here very soon we are gonna get to that cross, guys. It's unavoidable, inevitable. Like tomorrow is coming to that cross. Tomorrow is Saturday, Sunday. On Monday, I think it might be a blood bet, guys. Blood bet on Monday. Bet lines are drawn. It seems, yeah. It's very particular, like you're getting this death cross right at the same time as we are sitting on the support right now. So I don't know, it's gonna be quite shady to see what's gonna happen. Are we gonna drop here on the death cross, or is death cross gonna come and we are gonna pump? Like death cross goes down, we go up, like, you know, that would be insane. The moon will save us. Yeah, the moon, but we gotta stick around to the 24th or 25th or wherever the moon is coming, you know. Once the moon is up, the new moon or the full moon, then we are gonna do it. What if the death cross was already priced in and the big flash crash was that? Yeah, I think it's all you know, that's the theory at least. You can see the previous previous death crosses, they are all priced in, right? This death cross over here, right? Here is a death cross, but you can see here the flash, you know, the crash came a lot before it, you know, after that start climbing. Here is also the death cross, right? Went down, you know, on the death cross itself, it pumped up, and then of course it started, but on the death cross itself, it pumped up. Where are more death crosses? Here's a death cross. Now, that cross actually did pull down. We went up and then we were already going down. We were technically on the death cross itself. We were already down. And then after the death cross, we went sideways and up. So, you know, let's see if there are more death crosses over here. There's one over here, but you know, this is a zigzag. It doesn't matter. This over here is actually that cross, but you know, it's already over. Once that cross hits in, it's already over, guys. Well, you can see here, here's the death cross. Here's that cross. It goes all the way. This death cross actually dropped down real hard. After that cross, like you had this big drop over here, but right after that, you just came right back up again, you know. So that cross, I think that crosses are a little bit bullish. For us, I think they are bullish. I don't know what you guys think, but I think they might be a little bit bullish. So if we get to that cross over here, when it's gonna come? Tomorrow, something like this, right? I think that we might actually just go up from over here. And this year, it's the same. We already dumped before the cross. Yeah, we already dumped before the cross. So everybody's talking about that cross. So right now, you know, the people that are not following this channel, they think, oh, that cross is gonna go down, you know. But we know what's up. We know what's up. We know it's gonna go up. Stop with the panic, blood bet, that cross talk. New investors are scared enough as it is. Okay, man. Okay, I get it. I get it. We'll put up sunshines and rainbows. Okay. Here is for the new investors. Some sun. We gotta have some sun, right? With a nice smiley face. Okay, nice smiley face. And some really nice clouds over here, right? We gotta have some clouds. And some kind of rainbow. Rainbow, right? That's for new investors, guys. That's for new investors. So they're gonna be a little more relaxed. Wink equals pump and dump volume 24 hours, 151,000 or 151 million. Because those zeros at the end doesn't make any sense, man. 1, 2, 3, 151 billion or something like that. Ah, creepy sun. Much better. That scary looking sun. Yeah, it's just very early in the morning, so it needs time to wake up. Just like me. Keep the calm. It's much a lagging indicator. It has to be bullish. Everything is lagging indicator. Like what? Can someone tell me some leading indicator besides Ethereum is leading indicator, or this is leading, or maybe Dow Jones index is a leading indicator? Can someone tell me some indicator that's not a lagging indicator? I'm so glad that my paychecks takes time. What is happening to the BTC? Nothing much, man. It's sunshine and rainbows. Sunshine and rainbows. Afternoon here in Thailand. Afternoon. What's afternoon? I don't know what afternoon is. Nothing to worry about today, folks. Astrology. Now we gotta wait for a week until we do astrology again. The moons. Didn't I told you every time you're saying this is the bottom, I'm shorting BTC? Yeah, I did say that. So I'm guessing you're shorting right now. I won't do that if I was you, know. But if you wanna go do that, you know, you go do that, you know. I'm hoping. Like, thing is, guys, I don't know if this is the bottom. Thing is, I don't know. But the way I see it, the probability is to the upside, not to the downside. If we break to the downside, it's bad. It can happen. That's how things work out. But I'm saying that probability is to the upside and not downside. Probability, the way I see it, probability right now to the upside. There is that cross indicator on TradingView. Why do you need that cross indicator? You need just 50 and 200 moving average. That cross. $250 MI checker. I mean, sure, man. Let's see it on over here. Let's remove my lines. The cabin cross, that checker is basically the same lines that I have. 250 moving average. Sasha Maratic again. That cross. What are kind of 50, 20, 100? That cross is not 100 to 400. 50, 200, yeah. But that 7 EMA, 120 BB. Wow, that's much, man. Wow, this is ugly, man. Who is doing this, guys? Who is doing this? 6 EMAs, 1 simple moving average, TC, BB, and Bollinger Bands, TD sequential. There you go, guys. You got everything. You just buy, you know, you buy the green stuff, you sell the red stuff, you're gonna do fine, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just counting, doesn't actually tell you anything. Your Bollinger Bands are getting close to some kind of expansion. Has to happen. You got some kind of moving averages up here. You cannot see what the F is going on. You got some kind of lines. Who is using these kind of stuffs, guys? Who is using these kind of stuffs? It's so ugly. You can't do any technical analysis here. The only thing you can do here is being some kind of robotic monkey trying to figure it out. It's too hard, man. It looks like a Christmas tree. I prefer the moon indicator. Yeah, the moon indicator is a lot better and it's a lot easier to understand, you know. Moon phase, you take moon phase, you see here, you got a full moon, you got a new moon, you know, price goes up, you know. Right now you got new moon, we are going towards the full moon, the price is going down. Afterwards you're gonna have the new moon again, you're gonna go up, you know. Easy to understand, very you know, very nice to watch, look at. There are not too many signals. And you know, the moon phases comes at exact point in time. The price follows the moon phases. Like, it's perfect. This is like the best thing ever. Moon emoji, yeah, the moon emoji is coming. It's coming. I'm right after this. I got stuff to do, man. I got a lot of stuff to. But yeah, I'm gonna make the moon emoji, so you're gonna get that. What are your thoughts on William Alligator Indicator and Keltner Channels? I seen the let's see. Alligator, Williams Alligator. Yeah, it's the 3 lines. Yeah, basically 3 lines are basically just 3 moving averages. I think maybe a little bit differently, Joe Lang style. Let's see if this is input memo. Yeah, simple moving average, I think. It's basically just 3 different moving averages, you know, plotted differently and with different lines. And he just made the thing out of, you know, calling it the jaw, the this, the that, like, and you know, he tried to explain to people like, you know, how to interpret the moving averages. But I seen it like, why would I use that when, you know, that's basically what I'm doing with moving averages, and they're a lot more precise. While his thing is like. It's a little bit differently changed, but it's basically simple moving average with you know, with a changed met, I think, a little bit. You know, might be some kind of standard deviation over here going on, you know, and then, you know, tell people like how it's moving and stuff like that. I haven't studied, I don't know his reasoning for it, but it just to me looks like useless. It's not maybe useless, it might actually be working, but you know, it's just like like looking at the moving averages, you see the crosses and stuff like that. But you know, Alligator, you know, it gets nice name, you know, people like that, people can understand that. Keltner Channels, I don't think I heard about Keltner Channels. I don't think I heard about Keltner Channels. It's a moving average with some kind of standard deviation apart, and you know where the price should be going. Do you know what this looks to me like? It looks to me like envelope. Yeah, there you go. It's envelope. It's basically a moving average with a, you know, standard deviation on the upside. You know, Keltner Channels is the same thing. It's just, you know, whatever. But envelope is a standard thing you can see here. And then you look for a break, but it doesn't help you. It's really bad for actually helping you. It can help you to figure out these extended levels and stuff like that. But you know, here we have been extended for a very long time. You know, when it's gonna fall down back again and stuff like that. So it doesn't actually help you really. It's not very easy to analyze the you know the envelope and the Keltner Channels. Cryptocurrency uses this indicator of, yeah, a lot of people uses a lot of indicators. I mean, they're using anything that can help them analyze the chart. But you know, one thing is using something, the other thing is being good at analyzing the actual chart. So if I feel like there's some indicators are not actually helping me analyze the chart better, I just disregard them. Like, you know, the sequential, the EMAs, like EMAs doesn't help, but you know, I use simple moving average. But something like this, like envelope, even Bollinger Bands, very used. Everybody loves Bollinger Bands, right, guys? Everybody loves BB. But the only use that I see from BB is these squeezes over here, right? These squeezes. Right now we are having these squeezes. That is only used. The more is squeezed, but it doesn't tell you actually when. It just tells you we are very squeezed right now, but technically it can still go and get squeezed even more. You know, technically you can squeeze it even more. So it doesn't tell you when. It just tell you soon something is gonna happen. Soon, okay. So here soon something is gonna happen. It's sure we see soon something is gonna happen, and there will be some kind of expansion of these Bollinger Bands. But when is that gonna happen? Like, you don't know. Even that. So I'm just using everything that can actually help me figure it out. You know, if it doesn't help me figure it out, I'm not using it. Let's see how this is going over here. There is sunshine rainbows there over. Yeah, okay, we can remove the sunshine rainbows. Erase. Oh, this is a lot easier. There we go. I just gotta clean up the rainbows a little bit. I don't want to clean up everything and draw everything up, so I gotta do it like this. Oh, it's nice. There we go. There we go. Nice. Technical analysis works for low cap coins. It works for everything. Now the problem with low cap coins and you know, low volume, low liquidity, it's really easy to manipulate. So it does work on some level until, you know, because if I come in or you come in and somebody comes in and buys like 10,000 worth of instantly, you know, it's gonna make a big spike in the price. So if you, the better the analysis, the better the technical analysis is gonna work. It's on the coins that are in high volume, being traded all the time, being like, you know, speculated on all the time. That's where the technical analysis is actually really beneficial. But small caps, altcoins, you can do that, but it's and it does follow to certain level. It does follow technical analysis really well, but it's really easy to push up and push down, really easy. So you know, it can break some very important structures and stuff like that. But the more volume, the better. The more volume, the technical analysis is better. I don't understand why we draw so much stuff. Just draw two lines, a 30k and 41k. Watch BTC bounce in between until it breaks. Yeah, that's one way to do it, you know. But if I do that, like, you know, I'll be making one video today and then one video next week. You know, I gotta talk about something, you know. So we gotta zoom into 5-minute chart and make people happy. By the way, guys, by the way, we got 4-hourly close. Let's talk about 4-hourly, what's happening on the 4-hourly close, guys. So 4-hourly closed right now, 1 minute ago. We closed below certain moving averages up down here. Yesterday we dumped all the way below the 250 moving average. We came back right back above that, and then we continue dropping down. So this is actually rejection of 50 and 200 moving average. It's a not good thing, right? We are still above this level up here at 37,702. So that's a good thing, but if we start closing below that level again and stuff like that, you know, we are getting into the support territory down here. Maybe there is some kind of let's see. Technically speaking, if this green candle 4-hourly candle holds, now that's gonna be 4 hours left, the price is going up, technically speaking, and the RSI is also going up, so there is nothing there. Technically speaking, there's nothing there. So everything is fine, and then we are just getting pushed down by the 200 moving average. So at one point during this area over here, we gotta break out. Guys. This got to break out, because like this is the last line of support. Even on the 4-hourly, that's where 100 moving average is, right? On the daily, that's where the 50 moving average is, right? Over here. So this 37,100 line down here right now, we cannot break that. If we break that, it's gonna be bad. Either way, I'm still very bullish right now. If you can get above 40,500, get some kind of retest up and down here, go up, get some get above the 40,500 line up here at the top. I think that this can actually be super bullish, but I don't want to fall through that. I don't want to fall through this. Like, I'm just saying it right now, I don't want to fall through that. Best opportunity to buy long in coming days. I think the best opportunity to buy long is right now, because if you start falling down, it's not gonna be longer the best opportunity. It's gonna be very bearish, because right now you are bullish because you can hold. So, you know, buying the support, you know, longing up here might actually be beneficial. But if you start going down, you should have some kind of stop losses down here to avoid loss, especially if you fall below this level down here at what's that? That's at 35,500. If you fall below 35,000, that's a very bad sign. That's a very bad sign, right? So, you know, I would probably have some kind of tight stop loss as soon as we fall down here and close below these trend lines. But this might actually be some kind of you know, good play start. You know, there is a saying, sell resistance, buy support. There's a reason for that saying, because people usually do the opposite. They, you know, they buy the resistance, they sell the support. So you should buy support, sell the resistance. Anyways, guys, this has been going on for 31 minutes. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I do appreciate you coming and watching the daily Bitcoin video every single day, 9:30 Central European Time. You know, come back tomorrow. Maybe tonight we're gonna have a live stream. You know, join for that if you haven't been following the live streams. You know, and we'll see what we can do, and we'll try to update the emojis with the moon emoji. Don't do that. If 64k was top, the Elliott waves down and up around 10k or something. Maybe. And there is the stop button. Honza, thanks for the stop button. Thanks guys. See you around. Where's my stop button? There is the stop button.